Hey everyone, welcome back, y'all. We are back with our weekly check-in for my weight, y'all. As I mentioned in a previous video when I first started this challenge, which was literally like not even a full week ago, I have been tracking for a couple of weeks my weight, and I am trying to get down to what I would consider my goal weight, which is around 120-ish to 130-ish. I would really like to be in the 115 to 120, y'all. I'm really small in size when it comes to height, and I'm under 5'2". So, with that being said, I have not filled out all of these sheets. I have filled out my WW, so I really need to get more in tune with filling out my worksheets as well that I have here along with my WW. So I will continue to work on that. This hasn't been a full week. A lot's been going on, but that doesn't negate the issue that I need to work on filling up my entire sheet. So I'm just going to give you what I had for today. And today is Tuesday, and this is going to be my new day to film my weight loss progress and my weight loss journey, which I am flipping it into a actual lifestyle. Once I get to my goal weight, I want to maintain. So with that being said, I will start from here on out filming on Tuesdays. I'm going to change my weigh-in dates to Tuesdays and all of that. And then by next Tuesday, I will have a whole sheet filled in. I am starting to meal prep. I just got to get the swing of things right now because I meal prep for my kids separately, and trying to take time for myself is really hard. So I'm going to make a change in my schedule to be able to do that. So this morning I just had a regular plain bagel, nothing special. Jessica toasted it for me. That cost me 9 points, you all. I usually have 28 points per day. As anybody would know who is on WW, we are given some extra points to kind of filter in through our week if we end up going over, which I can tell you right now, I went over. I get 28 a week, or I'm sorry, 28 a day. And I went over and my points ended up being 34. But I had some points that kind of rolled over. And I also had some points that I was given for the week. When your week refreshes, you get some extra points. That way you can value those into your point system. If you end up eating over, or if you're going out and you know there's a big event you want to eat at, you can add those points into it. You can choose to add those points or not. It's up to you. You also get points added for extra cups of non-starchy vegetables. A point added in if you drink 64 ounces of water, which I was bad and didn't even drink any water today. I will be drinking some water tonight though. So out of my 28 points for the day, I ended up going over and I was at 34 points. So I used some of my extra points that I have on the weekly, and I'll have 16 remaining extra points that I can use throughout the week. And my week here refreshes on Monday, but I'm going to do my recording and uploading on Tuesdays along with my weigh-in. So I'm going to change my weigh-in date as well with WW. So once again, I just had a toasted bagel this morning for breakfast, and I also had some 1/3 less fat cream cheese. The bagel came in at 9 points. The cream cheese came in at 3, giving me a 12-point breakfast. Y'all, I went a little heavy for dinner and lunch today for those two meals. And today is my Tuesday, which is, I'm not going to call it a cheat day, y'all. It's just my day to eat what I want. Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm a good girl. Tuesday, sometimes I'll go over on points and I'm good with it. I still am allotted those extra points, and sometimes I'll eat into those, usually on a Tuesday. So both for dinner and for lunch and dinner today, I had Sloppy Joe, and I also had my sweet potato fries. So with that being said, each individual meal cost me a total of 12 points, putting me at 34 points for the day. So yes, I did go over as I said. So that's fine. I promise y'all I will get better at getting this all filled in. And the numbers that you see before each item on the meal are the numbers that are on my WW personal points. For example, the bagel was 9, the cream cheese was 3, things like that. So next week you'll see a full sheet of what I eat in the week, and that will give us some more information on how I am doing. Now let's go ahead and dive into this. You'll see that this hasn't been filled out, y'all, and I'm going to make a change to this. I have not walked 10,000 steps at all this week, and this was supposed to motivate me so that every week, if I did 10,000 steps a week, giving me 70,000 in a week, then I would be able to put some money aside to get a new outfit. And I was going to do that for every week. I think I'm going to revise this. And instead of walking 10,000 steps, I think that's just too high of a goal at the moment for myself. I have recovered from a torn meniscus, and it took me a long time. Y'all, I used to run, then I quit running, then I was a walker, then I quit walking. I'm going to revise this to go back to 5,000 steps per day, and I've done more than that in the last couple of days. I've topped off at 6,700 steps just yesterday. I think it was 8,000 the day before. There's been some really close times, but that's because I was doing Instacart with my daughter. Now, I have a treadmill. It's having an issue. It's some reason it is setting on 12 incline, which is the highest incline mine has, and it will not go down to a 0 incline just for me to walk on. Y'all, I don't want to feel like I'm walking on Mount Everest, so until I get that situation under control, I'm going to do what I can do. But I am going to lower this down to 5,000 steps per day. So you'll see this page. It says 10,000, but just make a mental notation, and I will too, that actually I'll be walking 5,000 as a goal just to start me out. And as I get better, I'll add an extra 500 steps each week, and then until I get to the 10K. So that's what I'm going to do there. All right, on this page, and I apologize to my grandson if you hear in the background, he is in toddler mode, so he's not happy with mama right now. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go over my weight. A couple weeks ago, I weighed in at 217 pounds. Then I went down to 214, stepped on the scale today, and I am at 211.8 pounds, y'all. That's over 5 pounds down. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something good. I wanted to have a goal of having 2.5 pounds per week, but then again, I'm not putting that stress on me. Whatever it is, as long as I'm moving in the right direction, I am absolutely fine with it. So we have that weight goal. Then we have this showing the same exact factor of my weight. It's just on the little scales, which I really, really do like. Last but not least, I had my son revise this for me. This sheet, he had originally made me this savings challenge sheet as a clothing sheet for myself, for my spending for clothing and things like that. This time I had to make the exact same sheet. I haven't hole punched it yet, but I plan on doing so. And I just told him just to get me all the smiley faces. Don't worry about putting how much is down here at the very bottom below or anything like that. Let me move this over just a little bit. Down here at the bottom, just give me smiley faces. And this is also something that I'm thinking about using in replacement of the 10K steps. That way, every time I do 5,000 steps, he might just go back and I might actually have him say mom and then put 5K next to it. I didn't think about that till now. And every time I complete 5,000 steps, I can color in a little smiley face. So I'll go ahead and have him make that correction. That was my fault because I didn't think to ask him to put the 5K in. But he does have the file, so it's really easy. It's a really quick fix. And you'll be seeing that next week. And hopefully you'll be seeing a lot of little colored smiley in faces. So that's what I have for you today. Everything's looking really good in the way of my weight and things like that. I'm really shocked that I'm actually over 5 pounds down since I began 3 weeks ago. That's a really good start and a jump. Again, I do have a goal weight to get to, but right now, like I said before, I'm not going to get really funny about stepping on the scaling, seeing whether it goes up or down. I do know that scales will vary. I do know that when you eat, you could gain some weight. When you don't eat, you can lose some weight. There's some water weight involved in some situations and things like that. Bottom line is, I'm not going to freak out one way or another of what the scale does. If it goes up a few pounds or whatnot, or I plateau for a little bit, it's all right. I'm just going to keep trying to move it in the right direction, and hopefully sooner rather than later, I can work more aggressively towards that goal of getting to my goal weight, but no pressure put on me. This is something that is a weight loss journey that I'm turning into a lifestyle. That way, when I do hit that goal, weight goal that, or around that weight goal that I want to hit, that way I can just go ahead and maintain from then on out. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you would like to use my link for WW, I will get that link linked below. I probably won't do it tonight, but I'll get that link in the description down below. So until next time, please remember to stay safe. We'll catch you in the video tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone. Without Limits Budgets is out.